Well, hello, everybody. This is John Michael. Today we remember Saint Teresa Benedicta of the Cross, better known as Edith Stein. She was a Jewish philosopher who was very accomplished, and one night read the story of Saint Teresa of Avila in one setting. That's pretty remarkable. And after that, she said, "This is the truth. I've got to follow it." She became a Catholic. That's a major step. She, for 11 years, taught in a Dominican school because of her intelligence and her scholasticism. But finally, she became a Carmelite nun and took the name Saint Teresa Benedicta of the Cross. Now, she wrote extensively on mysticism, spiritual life, philosophy, theology. She continued as a Carmelite to write and before, and she had a huge effect on people and still does today. Of course, the Nazis came along. They couldn't tolerate it. She was Jewish. She was Catholic. She was affecting people through her writings. So they arrested her, took her to Auschwitz, and she died in 1942 at Auschwitz, a terrible death, as millions of others did too. Terrible moment in history. She was canonized in 1998, which means that she was a saint before, and lots of people recognized her as a saint. But the church officially canonized her, said she is a saint for the whole church, not just for a few people. And today we remember her and are inspired by her. Inspired to do what? Well, first of all, she made a major step when she came from Judaism to Catholicism. That was a big, big step for her to take. There are things in the Catholic liturgy that are taken from the Jewish meal service that are familiar, that she probably recognized. But it was a huge, huge step. And she taught, and then she didn't take half measures. She went all the way. She became a Carmelite nun, and then eventually gave her life under the Nazi persecution. What about us? Are we willing to make big conversion steps, to come out of our comfort zones and follow Jesus? Are we willing to do that? She was. Are we willing to share our gifts as she did as a teacher with the Dominicans for 11 years? Yeah, share what you have. If you have, share it. She didn't take half measures. She became a Carmelite nun. Are you willing to become, all the way, become a monk or a nun or a lay oblate or tertiary, or in our case with our community, a domestic? Come and join us. We are trying to revive the contemplative monastic heart of the church in the West that has become so obsessed with doing. So come and join us in this revolution. And, lastly, she gave her life. Are you willing to give your life for Christ? She was. And are we aware of our situations where people like Hitler can rise up, seemingly unseen at first, ride the wave of nationalism, as Hitler did, and then become a monster? They had a monster on their hands, and they knew it. So she took a stand and paid the price. So are we willing to look at our world today and look out for those who would abuse their authority, especially in government, because it can go bad real fast? So, Saint Teresa Benedicta of the Cross, pray for us that we too can be saints on the face of this earth for Jesus. Remember, all things are possible with God.